What's up everybody, Fox here, and today I have another fantastic product video review. We're going to be talking about Arsenal's new SM22 scope mount for the SAM7K. I've been quite excited about getting my hand on one of these ever since I've seen them released at a SHOT Show this year, and I've had this for a few months now and got to play around with it, get to know it. And now it's time that I kind of give a pretty good in-depth review about the SM22. We'll kind of start off with just the overall looks and feel of it. And I gotta say, it looks heavier than how it feels. Whenever I had first received this and took it out of the package, I was kind of impressed with how lightweight it is because it's kind of heavy duty. It looks very thick and kind of tank looking. It's very heavy looking, but it's not. It's quite light. And I have to say the fit and finish on it, it's more of a flat black, but it's really a quality that when it's in your hands and you can visually see this, not through a video footage, you can appreciate just the details in it. Kind of like any other standard scope mount. It's got a release here you can push up on to adjust and tighten. You actually can pull down on that and tighten this to adjust it to your gun, and like most, it has a lever here. Now, I know what a lot of people mean whenever they would say of like airsoft quality, because I've picked up some different brand scope mounts for AKs that are quote-unquote airsoft brand style. You definitely don't get that feel with this at all. Kind of jump into what it comes with. It comes with a little description here of what it is and some coupon codes, and then of course a little manual here. Got a little manufacturer information with the warranty, table of contents, all that kind of stuff. Gives you the nice detailed specs of the scope. You've got your length and width and how tall this little dude is. Some features and overall just simple instructions that tell you how this little booger works. And it does have a limited 1-year warranty. Do like the way this looks, especially on the gun. Let's throw this dude on the gun. So now that I've got it mounted on here, another feature that I really do like about this mount is you don't have to have any tools to put this on. Everything can be done just your hands or your fingers, and like I said, this little lever here that opens. And without getting into too much gunsmithing, YouTube doesn't like that. I'm gonna also say that since you do have the top iron sight here, you can actually slide it on from the back forward. So you actually kind of set it down here in the center and then push it and kind of lock it into place. And of course, just a simple lever here. But it really ties in very well to this little pistol, and I think looks good, but does it perform good? As you can see back here, I have a variety of different optics, red dots, and whatnot. I have the EOTech XPS2 red dot that I frequently use, or the XPS3 that I use, and of course the HoloSun 510C, and the SLX Micro Prism. And then I have a little quick connect here that if you're running your nods or wanted to set this pistol up with some night vision, you could put on a Trijicon or a 507C and raise that little booger up and put on here as well. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of these on here and take a look at how it looks. So here we have the XPS2, and it's just a little too bulky for my liking. Now, I don't build guns out for all looks, but without having this SBR'd, that's a whole lot going on for the top of this small pistol. And of course you can always move this back. Guys, I'm going to refrain from removing optics and putting them on and off the firearms, just because I don't want this video to get any more less views than it already will. So that's the EOTech here. Let's jump into the Hollow Suns. So we popped on the 510C, set it back a little further there, and I really don't hate the way that that looks on there. It's a little less bulky than the EOTech, and I'm kind of a sucker for these 510Cs. I know the EOTechs, XP-S2 or 3s work way better under nods, but honestly these little Hollow Suns aren't terrible. Let's jump into the SLX3. So I feel like the SLX3 would be a little much for this. I do like these SLX3s on a full-size AK. It seems that they're about just enough magnification to really make a big difference of getting on target. But also, my only downside with the SLX is the small eye hole or eye relief. My eye doesn't adjust very good on that as it does kind of the more open sight like the EOTechs and the Hollow Suns. But that does look pretty good on there. Let's scoot it back a little and check that out. I think if you were going to run that, you may actually have to run that back there to actually catch up to your eye, or you could lower it a little bit or just put it on the flush mount, remove the actual raised bracket there and level it out. But anyways, you guys can kind of see that's a lot going on there. Well, after putting the 507C on here, I have to say that the size of this pistol and just the overall look of it, let me back up and say that I don't build a gun just all on looks, but since it is a smaller pistol, I think the 507C is a pretty good fit of taking all of these red dots and kind of packing them into this. After getting this 507C on here, I have to say I know this is a small package gun, and not that I don't think the 510 or even the EOTech or any of the options we just looked at would work on here. I feel this 507C is just about perfect for the size of this pistol. It's functional, got minimal snag points for how small this pistol is, just fits on this SM22 really well. Pop the mag in there so you can kind of get a better view of that. Anyways, let's jump out here to the range and see this dude in action. If you can see, looking through the 507C, let's put a few shots downrange. This little dude puts out quite the bang. For the price point that these are, I think it is really fair, honestly, for the quality you're getting, the overall feel, fit, and finish, and just kind of the ease of use. It's more or less stupid simple. I kind of like how there's not tools required, the less amount of tools that I have to carry to the range, the better. I just feel its overall quality is going to be there for some longevity. And yeah, I think if you have the chance to pick one of these up and you have the Arsenal SAM7, I think this would be a great fit for your gun and make life a lot easier throwing a red dot or any optic for that matter on your SAM7K. I think that should pretty much wrap up this review. No need to make anything too long about a scope mount. I hope you found this helpful. Sorry I can't show too much gunsmithing, but all good in the hood. This is Fox, and if you can, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me about your experience with one of these, or just give me a good thumbs up. Anyways, this is Fox, and we'll catch you very soon next time.